Good morning class. Today we are going to discuss about alkenes in the chapter 30, that is hydrocarbons. Students, talking about alkenes, we are basically going to study about the general formula, that is CnH2n. After that we will discuss about the nomenclature of alkenes, where we will see that it follows the order where we have to give the word root, and after that we have to give the primary suffix, that is for double bond ene will be there. Suppose this is the alkene, so for this naming will be eth, and for double bond is ene, so its name is ethene. After that, students, we will discuss about structure of ethene, where we will see that there is presence of, for each carbon atom there is a presence of sigma bond as well as pi bond. So in the center you can see one sigma and one pi bond, and to fulfill its valency you can see there are sigma bonds. Okay, so for each carbon atom, that is, suppose for this carbon its hybridization is sp2, and for this carbon its hybridization is sp2. So overall, talking about its structure, so here you can see, students, each carbon atom are linked through a sp2 hybrid orbital, and the two sp2 orbitals are forming sigma bond with hydrogen. So here you can see 1 sigma, 2 sigma and 3 for center. Similarly 1 sigma, 2 sigma and 3 for center. And students, talking about the pi bond, so you can assume it as here, talking about one pi bond. So here one unhybridized p orbital of this carbon and unhybridized p orbital of this carbon overlap sideways to form pi bond. Okay, so students, let us begin. Students, here you can see, talking about alkene, so basically they are acyclic unsaturated hydrocarbon and it contains carbon-carbon double bond. Students, they are also called olefins because olefin, that means oil forming, they form oil, or you can say there is a content of oil. And lower members of this class, likewise ethylene, propylene, etc., produce oily product on reaction with halogens such as chlorine and bromine. Students, talking about their structure, so as said, here you can see these are the sp2 hybridized orbitals. Okay, these are the sp2 hybrid orbitals. So we have basically 3 sp2 hybrid orbital and one orbital is unhybridized, okay, which result in formation of a p bond. So this is for the unhybridized p orbital. Now students, talking about its nomenclature, so as earlier said, it will follow the simple trend, that is, if there is any substituent, so it will be written into prefix, and after writing prefix we have to give word root, and after writing word root we have to give the suffix, and basically here we are talking about primary suffix. As students, you can see for this it is prop ene, or you can say prop 1 ene. Here you can see there are 4 carbon atoms, so for 4 carbon it is but, and for the position of double bond it is at 1 position, so but 1 ene. So in this manner you have to give the nomenclature of the compound. Now students, talking about isomerism, so isomerism of alkenes, basically here structural as well as stereoisomerism has been seen. Talking about structural isomerism, so students, basically ethene and propene can have only one structure, but higher alkenes are having more structures. So here you can see, students, for but 1 in and similarly for but 2 in, so these are the positional isomers. And talking about but 1 in here and 2 methyl prop 1 in, they are basically the chain isomer. Okay, now students, talking about the stereoisomerism, so in case of alkene geometrical isomerism is seen, and basically in geometrical isomerism there is hindered rotation around carbon-carbon double bond. So students, around carbon, as you know that in case of alkene there is a carbon-carbon double bond, so there is a hindered rotation around this. So students, the rotation about a carbon-carbon double bond is not free but is strongly hindered. Okay, एंड स्टूडेंट्स, जैसा कि आप यहाँ देख पा रहे हैं, ये रोटेशन हिंडर्ड हो रही है, रोटेट नहीं हो पा रहे हैं, ठीक है. अगर हम इनकी बात करें कि इनकी प्रॉपर्टीज़ बेसिक क्या है, इन्हें कैसे डिफाइन करते हैं, सो स्टूडेंट सच आइसोमर्स विच हैव द सेम स्ट्रक्चरल फॉर्मूला, जिनके स्ट्रक्चरल फॉर्मूला तो सेम होते हैं बट डिफर इन रिलेटिव स्पेशियल अरेंजमेंट ऑफ एटम और ग्रुप, लेकिन जो ग्रुप है उसका स्पेशियल अरेंजमेंट जो है वो डिफर है अराउंड द डबल बॉन्ड एंड आर कॉल्ड एज ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमर। इनको क्या कहते हैं? ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमर कहते हैं। एंड ओवरऑल फेनोमिना इज नोन एज ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमरिज्म, और पूरी जो फेनोमिना होती है उसे ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमरिज्म कहते हैं। दस ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमरिज्म इज अ टाइप ऑफ स्टीरियो और यू कैन से स्पेस और सिमराइजेशन, ठीक है। और ये दो टाइप के होते हैं। यहाँ पे हम बेसिकली जो आइसोमर्स देखते हैं, तो जो एटम और ग्रुप जो है अगर वो सेम साइड लाई कर रहा है तो उसे सिस आइसोमर कहते हैं, और अगर वो डिफरेंट साइड लाई कर रहा है तो उसे ट्रांस आइसोमर कहते हैं। सपोज स्टूडेंट्स दिस इज सी डबल बॉन्ड सी। अगर यहाँ हम अज्यूम कर रहे हैं कि एक कार्बन से CH3 और H जुड़ा हुआ है, दूसरे कार्बन से भी CH3 और H जुड़ा हुआ है, तो CH3 सेम साइड है, इस वजह से ये सिस आइसोमर है। सिमिलरली स्टूडेंट्स, अगर यहाँ पे हम इनकी पोजीशन चेंज कर दें, इधर हाइड्रोजन कर दें, इधर CH3 कर दें, स्पेशल अरेंजमेंट इनका चेंज होगा तो ये ट्रांस आइसोमर्स हो जाएंगे। इन आवर नेक्स्ट लेक्चर वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द प्रॉपर्टीज़ ऑफ ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमरिज्म। अब हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में बात करेंगे प्रॉपर्टीज़ ऑफ ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमरिज्म। थैंक यू क्लास।